Nambiar, political analyst, is with us, and Yashwant Deshmukh, one of our foremost psephologists and political analyst, is with us as well. We're hoping Radhika Ramesh hears. But PKD Nambiar, I just want you to briefly respond to Yashwant's very perceptive point that in Gujarat, neither Anandiben nor Vijay Rupani have been seen as leaders in themselves. Let's say, unlike a Shivraj Singh Chauhan or a Yogi Adityanath. Just by contrast, I'm picking up only BJP states. So any failure is seen to be Delhi's failure, right? Do you accept that? Do you accept, for example, that if Rupani has been asked to go because of how he handled the pandemic, then somewhere that failure could also stick to the two tallest leaders of the BJP, the Prime Minister and the Home Minister?
Well, Barkha, all those who follow BJP quite well and understands the BJP since the 80s onwards, BJP has always stood as a party with a difference. And such kind of an actions, and one by one, whether it is Uttarakhand, Karnataka, or even the Gujarat, it gives a feeling that yes, BJP means business. All those who are performers are going to stay. Secondly, there is no place for anyone. It is not a permanent seat. You have to perform or otherwise perish. So I think it's a very good way of handling. Even in the corporate world, we say that there is no permanent job. As long as you are performing, you are the best guy in the office. If you are not, then you are not good enough. So I think, and secondly, and from a political point of view, if you really look at it, BJP is a large party. So you have thousands and thousands of leaders, and from varied backgrounds are coming. And it is important that to give opportunity to multiple people, and there should not be any permanent seat. And I think if everything goes the kind of direction what we have seen even in the recent the government reshuffle or complete shuffle which happened in the center, it clearly given an indication to people that there is no permanent place. Power politics is not only the politics. The politics is to serve the people. If you have to be a good karyakarta first, and you have to perform. And I met one very senior BJP leader. He said, I don't want it to become an MP. I wanted to be a karyakarta and I enjoy being in that side. So if you are able to get a large number of people like that, then that will be bringing better quality in politics. Because today's one of the biggest problem is that everybody wanted to, in fact, the Congress has created a character in politics in India, which basically is all about power politics. And the very purpose of being in politics is to get power. But I think that needs to change. And BJP is leading the way. BJP is leading the way.
Aarti, do you agree, Mr. Nambiar?
No, I'll tell you, even a large party like BJP, which is definitely ruling in many states and in the center, there is supposed to have some problems. If somebody says that there is no problem everywhere, everything is superbly good, that may not be correct to even say. But then in any organization, and especially when it comes to a political organization wherein every person is coming with a huge aspirations to everybody wanted to have a little bit a pie of the power, there is no doubt there are troubles is supposed to happen. But then what lies there is all about what Sanjay ji said, even Aarti ji said, about the quality of leadership, how the leadership do tackle those issues and make sure that it do not spill over. That is precisely has been happening. And I would say that anybody whomsoever is known to any political party, including BJP, would have problems in locally, regionally, even at the national level. But how effectively they are resolving that issue is the main point in which BJP has been successful. One more point. See, our discussion has been about the Vijay Rupani resignation. That's the way we have started. As we progress, we completely move to the Congress and how Congress is failing in every places. So this is where the real challenge in front of Rahul Gandhi and the Congress. The problem with Congress is that it has got a completely an autocratic leadership. It do not have a democratic leadership. And the leadership should be there and spilled over to Sanjay ji. He should be. Why can't he be a Congress president? So we need an opposition. And I think what we all need the good management students should learn from BJP how to resolve issues and move on. And one more thing. Politics is a 24/7, 365 days. It is not you come in between and play, and politics do not even take place.
I think that we all agree. I think that we all
Politics
agree.
do not even happen in Twitter. Politics
I think we
happens
all
on
agree
the
with
ground.
that. I think we all agree with that. Out of textbook curriculum for political observers, and what its consequences are going to be is going to be very interesting to watch. Thank you so much for all of you for sparing time, especially on a weekend. But